Hey, Trent. That's only the first one.
In crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more. At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team, ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal, anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
For reals that time, I was ready for you guys. Welcome in, guys, to another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. We are your hosts. We have Trent Nader over here on the left and T Square over here. Guys, we are so excited to get into the news today. Why did Bitcoin go to new all-time high? Why are we retracing so hard? I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh, the cat just ate Taylor in the background. There was a cat and ate Taylor. You guys probably saw that. But so we got that to go for you. And before we get started on all the other cool news, smash that golden like button, but not down, but up. Hey, welcome in, Floki's Angels, Chris's wife. Chris, is it clean? A Klein? Smash that like button though. Smash. You get,
oh yeah, they have a similar looking logo.
We also got a subscribe bell. Bing, 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 bing. Guys, if you haven't noticed, over there on YouTube, there's a bell, but over there on Kick and Rumble, we don't have to ask for it because they love us over there where there's no shadow censoring. But over here on YouTube, I'm just kidding, YouTube. I'm just seriously. Though you push a little more YouTube, that's okay. But there's another bell over there that we always ask for YouTube. It's the most non-shameless act someone can do in their life. So I want you guys to take the advantage of our shame and smack that bell when you see it. But before we get started, guys, I have this one. I don't know if Trent's seen this beer. It's a Citrus Slayer IPA. Okay. It's because it's so good. It's going to kill Trent's beer. It's a Voodoo Ranger, a limited edition or exclusive to Costco. So it running about 9% alcohol volume. I also went to a beer place, Trent, and I asked them if they had triple IPAs, and they were like, no. I was like, well,
yeah.
Well, they have them in the desert, so we should have them here.
You got to hit up the microbreweries sometimes to find it. And also, Chris says that it is Chris Klein.
Klein. All right. Trent, did you see the question in here Real Meta had?
What's that? Let's see. How many beers do we need before altcoin season starts? Well, the thing is, how many beers do I need to properly celebrate altcoin season? That's the question. And today, I'm bringing you guys another foggiest window. There's the can art. You can see the little guy on the bus right there on the public.
He kind of looks like a little stormtrooper.
Yeah. You know, you go through the mountains sometimes. There's a lot of fog. It is a foggy IPA after all.
Daily says check Discord. He posts his Imperial Stout peanut butter milk stout.
Oh man, I I got a fridge full of stouts. You know what? I'll post a picture of my collection. I need to bring them out more, but the
You should just go
problem
run and grab it. You haven't popped this one.
the problem with that is that if I open up a stout, it's like a 650 milliliter bottle that's like at like 15% alcohol. I mean, they range from
It's like drinking a wine.
15%, mind you.
At that point.
Yeah, like it's a lot. I like to share them with someone, you know. But anyways, got our ASMR.
Wait, AAA battery is a beer to any IPA, and it will be a AAA beer.
We got our. Oh, here's my hops on Cardano glass. Ryan gave this to me at Rare Evo, so check them out at hops on Cardano on Twitter. They're using Cardano to revolutionize the craft beer industry. So
And there we go. So we know it's gonna be big when midnight drops. Chris Klein, how did you and your wife get into crypto? I know me and my wife, we got into it with Ben when I told her, I was like, I'm getting into this and you get into it too. So like, you need to watch Ben every day so you can get on at least understand the basics that I'm teaching or talking about. That's how we kind of got jumped in. You want me to open up some news, John? You got it.
It's up to you. I have the Caleb and Brown rundown. So if you want
okay. Well, why don't you cover that?
Okay. So
while you do that, I'm going to create a poll on something. It was pretty close to that, LOL, to be honest. Was it really? What year did you get in?
So guys, today we have the Caleb and Brown weekly roll-up for you. Now, if you guys want this dropped in your inbox, just create a free account with Caleb and Brown, link in the description. You don't have to fund the account. You don't have to do anything. You also get to talk to a personal crypto broker for free, no strings attached, like without having to even fund your account. So sometimes it's nice to have someone to talk to. Not everyone has that in their lives. I think a lot of us like have friends at this point that are, maybe we've gotten into crypto and, we're able to talk, most of us are in a Discord these days, it makes things easier. But I remember like thinking in 2021, hey, I don't really have anyone that I can talk to in real life about my portfolio, about DCA, about the market, about the news, so you can talk to your broker for free.
Or me.
Yeah, or T-Square. Hey, what would you do if you call your broker at Caleb and Brown and G-Square answers?
You wouldn't be able to recognize my voice. I would disguise it like, hello, this is Caleb and Brown. Not a very American accent. We're based out of Florida.
Hello, this is Caleb.
Yeah. You may call me Mr. Brown.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, every week they send this out and it sort of recaps the big ticket news for the week that's affecting the market. So market highlights: Bitcoin reached a new all-time high above $125,000 on October 6th. That is today. Ethereum Layer 2 StarkNet debuted Bitcoin staking with Stark incentives. The US SEC and CFTC announced they will harmonize their crypto regulatory approach. Defiant's $1 trillion club index ETF launched on September 29th. Market overview: risk assets shook off weak sentiment this week despite the U.S. government shutdown from midnight Wednesday, October 1st. Congress failed to agree on funding, with both parties rejecting each other's stopgap bills. It's the first shutdown since 2018 when policymakers clashed over border wall funding. Markets were unfazed, with the S&P 500 closing at a record high on Friday, October 3rd. Guys, so the last shutdown we had in December of 2018 that lasted for like 35 days, if you remember back then, Trump and the congressional left were at each other's throats about the wall at the southern border. So, doesn't that seem like just yesterday? Anyways, September's U.S. non-farm payroll report was delayed by the shutdown, now tentatively due Friday, October 10th. The ISM Services PMI came in at 50 versus forecast 51.8, while manufacturing PMI printed 49.1%, up 0.4 from August. The ADP employment change was negative 32,000, well below the 52,000 forecast. So that is bullish for rate cuts. The chance of an October rate cut sits at 94.1%, showing markets expect no policy shift from the Federal Reserve. Another rate cut, in other words. Elsewhere, the Reserve Bank of Australia kept rates at 3.6% on Tuesday, September 30th. This week, markets will watch for a U.S. shutdown resolution and the delayed jobs data. Weekly performance, stocks seem to be up over 1% on the week, which is not bad for stocks. European Central Bank, I'm going to skip some of that. Okay, biggest sector for gainers. And I believe this is in the top 100 is where they're taking data. Exchange tokens.
Did you see what D.U said?
No.
He says, I am K-Love and Mr. Brown's in my pants. That's funny. Nice to meet you, Rose and Chris.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are doing well. You guys got in a really good time because that was like pretty much the bottom of the bear market. So, it was a lot of just good DCAing time to get in. And I know I'm derailing Trent's thought.
Oh, you're good.
Is Oasis, is that something built on top of Cosmos ecosystem? Just asking for, I'm kind of curious.
Yeah. BNB rose 19.2%, making exchange tokens the biggest gaining sector. BNB continued its recent gains as crypto perp DEX volume topped $1 trillion in September, mainly led by Aster's growth, which trades on BNB chain. I wonder what Aster's doing after that, after that news about the potential wash trading. Basically, the exact volume was also replicated.
It's
on
actually doing pretty good, though.
Meaning showing signs of manipulations, right? Like the manipulating actors on Binance, kind of.
It's really strong right now, Trent.
They might be behind Aster as just another avenue to manipulate. But hey, it's up, so it's going to shake it off, so that's fine. Bitcoin opened the week at 112.1 and rallied to a new all-time high of 126.2 on Monday, October 6th. Recent risk-off sentiment appears to have subsided as over $200 million in short Bitcoin positions were liquidated within 24 hours on October 5th. Bitcoin was spared the September effect, gaining... By the September effect, they mean remember, bearish September, except for the last couple years. Gaining 5.2% on the month. Bitcoin dominance gained from 58.5% to 59.3% this week. Bitcoin investment products saw a record $3.6 billion worth of inflows this week. I'm going to skip some of this. And Ethereum opened the week at 41.43, rallied to a weekly high of 46.19 on Sunday, October 5th, as Ethereum recovered from its late September sell-off. The start of a new week saw ETH gain over 4%, 11.8% on 7 days. September saw Ethereum decline by 2% on the month. Ethereum dominance hovered around 13% this week. 13 is a good number for ETH dominance. I believe we'll see that climb at least over 15. Ethereum focused funds saw inflows of $1.5 billion this week. In Ethereum buying news, Bitmine purchased 179,251 ETH last week, increasing its total holdings to over 2.8 million ETH, valued at approximately $823 million. Guys, we were telling you, as Bitmine was literally buying the bottom, we were telling you based on the charts that we believed that Bitmine was buying the bottom. So, there you go. Altcoin season index remained below 75 this week, as the biggest rallies were seen in Bitcoin and Ethereum. So, this means that we do have, guys, pressure is still building for alts. and we have nowhere near entered like dangerous risk zones for altcoins at all. Cello gained 74%, Aster gained 29%, Mantle grew by 26%, as World Liberty Finance announced that it will launch its USD1 stablecoin on the network. Guys, so if Mantle grew by 26.4% with the announcement of USD1 stablecoin coming to the network, what do you think Cardano is going to do when, they already, I showed you in the video that I posted last week and on live that Emergo, the Cardano Foundation, and Charles, IOG, met with stablecoin providers, tier 1 stablecoins, and they had more than one stablecoin saying that that they're coming onto Cardano's chain, and those announcements are still to come. So, guys, if this happened for Mantle, what do you think happens when 2 tier 1 stablecoins potentially go live on Cardano? Here's some stuff I don't care about: Cake, Osmo, Wormhole. I mean, they
Wormhole though? I kind of like Wormhole though, isn't it? It's an RWA play, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, I say that I don't care tongue in cheek. I'm just skipping it, but. ETF news, and skip some of this.
Oh man,
the U.S. SEC's decision on altcoin ETF applications are paused during the government shutdown, with over 90 filings awaiting review. Guys, these are all gonna pop at the same time. I swear to God, like, we are going to see the dam break and the floodwaters rush into the market with spot purchases on these ETFs, guys.
I can't wait to see that. That would be exciting. Did you see what Daly said?
Nah.
I threw it up on the screen.
We're all going to short data. Well, you do you.
Or did you see what you said?
I did not write that. I'm looking into Osmos. We haven't heard of it, but I'm sure it's better than ADA. I did not write that. G-Square wrote that.
He's secretly shorting ADA right now.
Trent will have a heart attack. I might have a heart attack, but it's okay. I'm young. I'm sure I can recover from a heart attack.
Hey, at least we got you off the monsters.
Yeah, exactly. And I know a couple of old guys who recovered from like 3 heart attacks, so I think I can make it through one.
It's all about being in the right place at the right time, I think.
Yeah, that's true. Avalanche Treasury Company. I'm going to skip the rest of this, but you guys get the point, and there you go. Check out link in the description below, Caleb and Brown, and let's get on with the rest of the show.
I want to get into some data. I could pull up some more news articles, but I think you guys got the point. Pretty sure you got the point. I would not be surprised to see us come lower to, at least 123. We're eating into those shorts right now, or longs right now. 70 million right there in liquidations, another 56 right there. Between there and 123, we have 14, 19. There's another one, 50, 31, another 50, 15, 70. I don't know, like $300 million, and all Bitcoin has to do is go down $1,000. That's very, very reasonable for Bitcoin to do that. And that's just the last 24 hours. Let's take a look at a longer time frame. And loading. Oh my gosh! Look at all those shorts up there, Trent. We might come down and soak up this little liquidity, and then like the next day, I have to go take a look at the chart and just snag that up because we're right there. But man, those shorts are asking to be getting the sandwiches munched on. Holy cow!
Ew. Is a sandwich muncher like a carpet muncher?
I've never heard that terminology before, Trent, but I'll let you decide that one.
You've never heard the term carpet muncher?
No. I don't munch on a lot of carpet, so.
Never mind. Put a note right now. Drop a +1 in the chat if you're a fan of carpet munching.
I don't think anybody is a fan of that trend.
I don't know if we're talking about the same thing or not. Well, why is that like the first appearance Lucas made in the chat? Lucas is in here just lurking until I bring that up.
He's like, oh, this got me entertained.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Trent.
Guys, this is my first beer.
Hey,
So,
on that note, I don't know if you guys were in the Discord or not. Found something today. I should cover that. What do you think? What do you think this is? My wife said I was way off on my first guess, but she is super excited about this. Any guesses? Somebody might know. I'll have to open it up and when we're done with this little segment, because it kind of goes with what Trent is talking about carpet munching.
what? What? Okay.
All right, so where was that? October, Trent. We're currently at 9.37%. 10% was last October.
I swear to God, this is going to be one of those 30% months.
Dude, that's what we had right here.
Yeah.
In 2023, which is actually a really weird year to have a 30% move. October. Oh, last bull run we had a 40%. And the bull run before that was a 47%. So it would not surprise me, Trent, to have that. And the bull run before that we had a 60%. So if we have a 30%, we're actually underperforming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which will actually be the worst bull month we've had in.
But diminished returns, and like remember, we're at such high prices that a 30% move, if my math, doesn't fail me here, is like Daly said flute. If my math doesn't fail me here, is a 30% move is like 40 grand or something like that. So like, man, that would take us up to 160 in October. That would be wild. So.
That would be freaking wild, Trent.
We should also never just assume that, because something happened, it will give the same percentage this time. Like we have to have confidence, I trust we all know that, but
I never actually looked at this, Trent, before the whale orders. Have you ever looked at this?
I've looked at different ones.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, guys, today is a new moon. Sorry,
yeah, I know. It's like the size of a golf ball out there in the sky. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
I almost swerved, and then I was like, oh, it's not the sun.
So a lot of Bitcoin's best ROI periods happen in between a new moon. Sorry, in between a full moon and a new moon. So guys, that's about the next 15 days or so. So 15 days would take us to October 21st, right? So, I don't know.
Hey, Trent.
Yeah.
Did you know Cardano is outperforming Pepe? Pepe's, you beating Pepe?
Hey.
For the day?
Let's do it.
Yeah. And then Ondo's up 4.9%. Hedera, Hashgraph at 5.2%. Strike is crushing it with 20% for the day. Holy cow. And then we got XPL. We were just talking about Plasma yesterday, Trent. We were talking about right here. Or maybe it was right there. We got MYX freaking ripping up. We have Stacks up 9.1%. Stacks waking up, guys. It is waking up, man. We're at this little local resistance, but if it breaks through that, dude, we could jump up again. Mantle was actually up a lot yesterday, and it's up even more today. Mantle is right here. We legged up again, back up to $2.5 or almost $2.50. Zcash taking a breather. It's up so much. Oh my gosh, dude. Zcash is crazy high right now. A BNB up 3.7%. What's BNB's all-time high, Trent? Is it like $15 away from its all? It's $15 away from its all-time high. Oh, it might even. Is it 15? No, I think it's even less. I think it is at an all-time high, Trent.
Nice. I'm not a big BNB guy.
It's a
You know,
dollar away from its all-time high.
it's nice that it's hitting all-time highs though, because I think it is a harbinger of things to come for altcoins.
But what
You
am I
know,
trying daily? I think I was looking at it. I'm in the bubbles right now.
I think he meant the full moon.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
There's a moon.
I mean, I know there's a moon chart, but I don't know where the
Yeah.
moon chart is. Do you know can you find it?
Yeah, I can find it.
Guys, he could find that like he finds his way around a carpet. Frickin', well, we're gonna jump on over here real quick. Guys, check out gold, dude. Gold's been pumping. We're just shy of 4K, like $24. Chara, where are you at, man? $4, not $4, $40 away, $25 away from 4K. Silver's doing pretty good at 48.50. Just goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Swing on over into the Bitcoin chart. And any of you guys were dancing off the ceiling when you saw that we were up here at 126, $270? I was like, what the heck, man? Which, believe it or not, guys, I said it in the chat this morning. Excuse me. I don't remember what time it was. It was early, like 3 a.m. Where is this at? This is the 6th, the 5th. No, wait. I'm trying 15-minute time. Oh, weird. I just realized it's like changing days when it's not, because it says where it's 3 a.m. right now, and clearly it's not 3 a.m. where I'm at. I think it was someplace over here. I called it, and I was like, I am saying that we're gonna go up to 125, and we went a little bit more than that, 126. Astrology and BTC, yes, daily, it is a thing. Oh wow, we just printed a candle. I always like watching candles print, even though that wasn't overly bearish. I mean, it was kind of bearish. Money flow is coming down. The 15-minute strength is coming down. Stokes RSI are coming down. The blue momentum wave is carrying us down. I would not be surprised to see us come down to another $300-400, hit like just below the 124 level. And if we hit that level, we're gonna probably hit those liquidations we talked about just a second ago. And we come down to the 1 hour. The 1 hour still shows open doors to the downside. Stokes RSI strength coming down, open doors to the downside. VWAP is below the zero line. Money flow is kind of trading perfectly sideways, but I think we will come down a little farther, just a little bit more. That was a funny noise. What was that? It sounded like a video game.
Oh, it was someone like riding a dirt bike down the street.
Oh man, I wish I could ride a dirt bike down the street. Why'd you laugh like that? That sounds good.
It's just a random thing to
wait. Hey man, money flow is super duper thick right now on the 4 hour. I would say we might come down, hit those liquidations around 123, come off the 21, bounce off it because of how thick that money flow is. And also we're in the oversold area at 65 to 62, which is, I don't know if the oversold is the right term, but it's saying that we have some room to give and stay above where we're currently at. It is pretty nice. VWAP is coming down. Strength Stokes are also coming down. So yeah, we might see a little bit of a retracement coming. You know, we are getting a little bit of a rounded top, so it's a possibility we come down and don't make a higher high, in which case we have to keep an eye on that. But currently, I'm not afraid of that. The 12-hour candles have been just absolutely uplifting and doing great. The bulls lost a little ground. We went from a 12 to a 5, and the bears went from a 3 to a 6. So they actually gained some ground on this. The money flows thick, and the VWAP's doing fine, which is okay. The momentum wave is slightly coming down, so we do have to take that in consideration. What song should we play when BTC hits an all-time high? How about the LL Cool J? Don't call it a comeback. I don't know. We might not be able to do that anymore daily because we're monetized now. You guys got us to monetization.
Definitely Reputation by Taylor Swift.
Hey, did you hear it? I had a motorcycle too.
Yeah.
That guy drives by my house every single night at the same time, or like this is his range. And I always joke, okay, it's your boyfriend.
Real quick, before we lose the moment, you know, here's the moon phases indicator on TradingView. And look, I'm a Christian, a Christian preacher. Even I'm not an astrologist by any means. I don't. It's not that I don't believe that there aren't like a lot of weird coincidences there. Like,
yeah, daily does exist. It's a real thing.
Yeah. I just don't believe as a Christian that like I should be taking astrology deeply into my purview of life, you know. But it's undeniable. Hey guys,
Hey,
have a
bye,
great night.
Rose. Take care.
Thank you for tuning in.
Did you subscribe?
I'm sure she did. I'm sure she did. So yeah, you know, it's not that I'm like endorsing astrology. There are things that have some undeniable coincidences at times. We have to head out. Be back tomorrow. Have a great night, guys. Thank you for all your support, Chris. Look forward to hearing from you some more. And yeah. You know, one day
I didn't even get to tell you about the Rose Network I was looking up while Trent was reading the newsletter. I'll have to tell you guys about it tomorrow.
Yeah, yes, sir. So, you know, with things like astrology, like, I don't deny that there aren't some really uncanny coincidences to things, and that some things can be real. And 15 watching and only 3 likes, smash it. Yeah, let's get the likes up to the watchers. If you're watching, smash the like button, please and thank you. When you're going live tomorrow, same place, same time, 7:30.
We'll be live at 8 a.m.
7:30 Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So,
I like that smile, Trent. That was funny.
You know, like I said, the thing is, like, I'm not denying that there aren't some uncanny coincidences to things, and I think that some things are probably true and real. And guys, the demonic is also real, and demons also, like, you know, play on things that are real. So I don't deny the reality behind some astrology. I just choose not to take it into the purview of my life, you know. You know, Jesus calls me to follow him. But anyways, the moon cycles, like, I think some things are harmless, like just acknowledging some patterns and stuff. But I mean, the moon phases do seem to be more often than not. I mean, if you're winning more than 50%, then you're a winning trader, right? So the question becomes, would you be a winning trader by just following the moon cycles? And the answer to that is, if you set a tight stop loss, you would definitely be a winning trader. I mean, look at this one. I mean, man.
Excuse me.
Right on the money. Right on the money, January 2025. With that wick at the bottom there. I mean, you know, if you would have called this one right here, you know, you would have never really been down on this until over here. But I mean, if you took profits before the next new moon, or if you longed it up to here and then shorted the new moon, and then longed the next full moon, and then shorted the new moon, and longed this next full moon, like, I don't know, guys. I mean, it's kind of eerie. There's some times where it doesn't play out, but you'll notice
that's what you have stop losses for.
Exactly. And the times that it doesn't play out are during, you know, periods in the year that shouldn't really be good for crypto anyways. For example, you've got this little section right here, but this is June. This is June right here. So, like, I mean, you don't typically expect June to be an amazing month for crypto. You know, but a new moon in Q4, I don't know, might be worth taking to the bank. I mean, with confluence, of course. So
no, you don't need confluence. Just do it. Take it to the bank.
What he said.
All right.
What's up, Joe? What do you think about some full moons and new moons?
Sure.
Also, if anyone doesn't know, Joe from Trade Intuition on YouTube got over 2,000 subs over there, and make sure you go show him some love. Tell him that we sent you, and support each other. Oh, you muted your mic.
Oh, I'm sorry, Trent. I was talking to my wife.
Oh.
I got this, Joe. You know what this is? I found it in the dumpster. Actually, I didn't make it in the dumpster before I threw it out. I found it before that. I dropped it on the ground. Like, what is this? And Trent doesn't know what it is, but he has some guesses that it's related to carpet, but it's not. Kind of carpet. I gotta open it up. Ouch. All right, you ready to see it, Trent?
Yeah.
Ta-da!
It really was a flute.
Yeah, I thought it was something else when I first found it, like a medieval torture device, but apparently it's a flute. My wife told me that because I was like looking at it like, what the heck is this thing for?
Oh yeah, Daly said flute.
Yeah,
right?
Daly got it right. That was a good guess, Daly.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. I was looking at this little piece. I was like, what the heck is this thing? I had no idea. Look, click, 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 click. Daly, do you know how to play a flute?
I was in band in high school. I was not a band nerd. I was not. I was not a band nerd primarily because I was not good at band. I was just in it. But the flute players, the girls that played flutes in band were usually the most introverted people.
Well, I also Trent with the fluke. Did you know a fluke, Trent? You know how people say that sometimes you're right and they're like, oh, that was a fluke. Well, it turns out the fluke is the most popular fish in the ocean. So the odds of you catching a fluke is actually the highest of all the fish in the ocean. So catching a fluke is actually ironic because you will catch them more often than a swordfish or a starfish or.
Guys, Joe said go all in on the full moon. He said don't even look at anything else and run without a stop loss. I'm kidding. Joe would never say any of that, by the way.
50x leverage. Go sports update. Jaguars up on Kansas City. Tay late in the fourth. Hey, you know what? Freaking Kansas City sucks. A bunch of cheaters. Joe thought that was so funny. He said LOL twice. What's up, Duality C? How you doing, my brother? My brother from another mother.
On the Kansas City Tay-Tays. That's right. Though. I do have a Travis Kelce shirt, but it's not like I didn't realize you put me back up or anything. It's just the helmet and the 87. But yeah.
So I mean the 12-hour. I still think what we'll probably end up having with the momentum of coming down Stokes RSI could take a little bit of breathing, but money flow is thick and the VWAP's going back and forth, up and down, which is a really nice thing to see. I do think we'll probably come down here and back test like not this low. Like the 123 level to maybe 122 just because of all that leverage longs that could be liquidated because we're pretty close to it, and then we might continue up. The daily, I'm just trying to find the daily. I know he's here. It looks pretty good. VWAP slightly coming down. We're not broke the zero line. We haven't made a red dot yet, but we are getting closer. Almost kind of a little bit of confluence, what we were talking about. The 2-day momentum still going in the upwards trajectory, which looks good. We've lost a little bit of strength from 9 to 11 on market cipher. Strength still coming up. Stokes RSI look okay. We come over to the 3-day. The 3-day shows continuation to our pumping momentals. The 5 days just going straight up. It just looks good, man. It looks really, really, really good. And the 8-day also has a green dot, which also looks really, really, really good. The 2-week has a green dot. The week has a green. There's green dots everywhere. Everybody has a green dot. The only one that doesn't have it yet is the monthly, and they'll probably get it in the next day or two because we're so close. A felon ball. I was making a joke to our coffee barista, Trent, and it was like mid-afternoon, and she probably wasn't into that. Or maybe she was dating a football player. But she was like trying to talk football, and I was like, I don't care about it anymore. I'm like, also, I would never want to wear another man's name on my shirt and pretend I was him. That shit straight faced me. I was like, oh, that's so funny. It's like, I was like, she is not into that joke at all. I guess my sense of humor isn't for everybody. The only shit I want to wear that has a name on it is my own. So there you go, guys. The 1 hour is looking kind of bearish on. Oh wait, why did I get over here? I thought clearly it was on ETH. Stupid thing. That's kind of interesting, Trent. On Ethereum, how we shot up, we take a little bit of breather. Now it's trying to make another green candle. It wants to flip over with the green dot. The VWAP's actually coming up. The Ethereum money flow is actually coming in on the 1 hour. Consider that Bitcoin's kind of bearish looking. Even on the 1 hour is kind of bearish. 4 hour does look like a little bit peaky, but we have a lot of money coming in. VWAP is breaking down just slightly. So I guess it's do or die right now in the 1 hour to really determine if the 4 hour is going to play out. We did get a green dot 12 hours ago, which got confirmed. The Stokes RSI are low and still coming up, and the strength is looking good. So I'm feeling pretty good about this, especially looking at the money flow, and the VWAP's doing what we like to see, was just a flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop. It's in a good spot. I really like that. Daily looks good. Continue momentum to the upside. The 2-day looks good. 3-day looks good, guys. I think we're gonna have the 5-day still has the green dot. I'm feeling pretty good about Ethereum, Trent. That's just my own personal assumption. Are you interested in jumping into a little Cardano in just a second?
Yeah.
Okay, well, on that note, guys, Trent told me, he gave me a wink, wink, nod, nod to head over to our Bitfire segment. Guys, if no KYC, no VPN, and you save 20% in your trading fees if you use our link. And it is pretty slick. It's pretty sweet. We love having new people come over there. If you deposit $60, $100, you get a $60 bonus. If you deposit $500, you get a $100 bonus. If you deposit $1,000, you get a $200 bonus. And if you're really skilled and advanced, like us traders ourselves, you can deposit $5,000 and get a $1,000 bonus. Now, it doesn't have to be Tether. It could be Cardano. It could be Render. It could be XRP. It could be all of the above. You just have to hit that dollar equivalent amount of $5,000, and you'll get that $1,000 bonus. And then if you want, you can trade your full bag, or you can head it on over and put it back into cold storage. We also offer coin and futures on there where you can trade an XRP and you get paid an XRP. So it's all pretty good. Yes, daily short aid. This is one of the number one ways you guys can support the channel besides liking and subscribing to us. And if you do, we helps get us like new stuff. Like I got this new microphone, so it sounds a little clearer. We help buy a new table. It doesn't shake every time I smack it. And Trent can get a new Cardano hat, and I get an XRP hat, and I'm hoping to host a poker tournament in the Discord. And if you guys haven't already too, if you join the Discord, you have Discord loaded up?
Yeah.
Trent's gonna head on over to the Discord, and if you guys deposit any equivalent amount in here, $100, $5,000, a 5,000 deposit, you can get access into our VIP signals, and they actually give you
even with just $100 deposit.
Yeah, and it gives you access to it, and it can help sharpen your skills on if you want to look at put a trade in. You can be like, okay, well, what are they looking at that I need to look at? And also you can get in the general chat, and you can just send your picture to your charts in there, and we'll be more than happy to take a look at them. I'll go run over with Marcus Cypher. Trent will do his basic TA. We want you guys to win because the fees go to the channel and help support us. And so we're not gonna steer you wrong, but we can't give you financial advice. We can tell you what we're looking at, and maybe that'll help give you a little bit more of a second perspective on something that you had tunnel vision in and you just didn't see the outside. So we're all about helping and growth, and we're trying to do our best, guys. So yeah. Want to give us like a call, Trent? So
this was a good call on Link on October 1st. A swing long position with take profit at 23.5, And I think I just saw Link hit that number today. Yeah, so there you go, guys. I mean, it has every kind of coin you would want to trade, because the way this works is it aggregates data from the top ROI traders on the exchange and pumps these out as signals in the Discord. So you got bio right here. You got boring stuff like Link, but you also got bio.
Oh, what? Wait, go back.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a short on ADA.
So yeah, guys, there's a lot of stuff in here. There's something for everyone, really. And the most important thing is that if you haven't developed the discipline of setting a stop loss and a take profit and letting those do the work, then get your bonus, just trade with your bonus and do what these signals say for a while, so you develop that discipline. Pick the ones that make sense with your charting, but yeah, there you go. Coming over here too, back to Bitcoin just for a second. Gotta get this moon cycle off the thing.
Did you find that Trading View? I thought that was like something that you could find on.
No, there's a script on Trading View. It's just you go to indicators and just type in moon phases.
I didn't want to go in there, but make some little emoji to like a butt. It's just like full butt and half butt.
So for Bitcoin here, one thing that I want to point out, I updated this in the Discord earlier, guys.
No midnight for you, Daily. You can always buy it from Trent. He'll probably sell it to you at a discount.
We do have a bullish MACD cross on the weekly chart. So we have that cross. The histogram turned green very faintly, but it's there. And what I show here is, I don't know if I went back and circled. I did in the Discord. Oh, that's because I erased stuff. Okay, so I'll do this live for you. So the last time we got a bullish MACD cross on the weekly, right here, corresponds with that candle right there. And that weekly candle, gotta pull this chart down just a little bit, so bear with me.
Shout out to Daily, man. He's got the likes up to the watchers.
Nice. Thank you, Daily. By the way, I wait for people to kind of ask for this because, I don't want to put anyone on the spot, but most people that are here, if you want to be a mod, just put a +1 in the chat and we got you. I mean, anyone that I see in here in the chat right now is not someone that we don't know who you are. So, for what it's worth, if that's something you're interested in, just let us know. We're thinking about we're trying our best to think about the future all the time. So, anyways.
So is my wife.
Yeah, man. So we had it on this candle back here. That weekly candle opened at, the last time we got a bullish MACD cross on the weekly candle opened at $94,277, closed at $104,118. It also led to a move. Let's see here. It led to a move of about 33% over the course of 10 weeks. About 30% in 10 weeks is what the last bullish MACD cross on the weekly led to. So how about the time before that? Well, we got it coming in right there. And guys, that weekly candle opened at $62,870 and closed at $69,031. it led to a gain of 73% over 10 weeks. And then the time before that, also let me use my arrow right here. So we have
beware of the arrow. Beware of the arrow.
right here. And then we have one more right here. And I can backtest this all day, but I'm just showing you the last, recent ones. So the last bullish MACD cross on the weekly that we had come in came right here. And this weekly candle opened at $27,154 and closed at $29,992. Led to a gain of 177% over 22 weeks. Now, that specific move was broken up into two separate parts by a flag right here in the middle. So you again have about two 10-week periods. So this is why I'm saying, this is just one reason why I'm saying.
Daily is shouting you out, Trent.
Only reason why I still hold ADA is because of Charles, Crypto Capital Venture, and Trent. Mad respect for all of them. Man, this is the best thing that's happened in my relatively brand new career on crypto YouTube. I just got mentioned in the same sentence. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. I'm not lying. I just got mentioned in the same sentence as Charles Hoskinson and Dan from Crypto Capital Venture. I want to reach out to Dan and see if we can get an affiliate link on the channel for his risk metric. I think it's a really good product that he made there, and I'd love to partner with it. So,
yeah,
man, what a sentence. Anyway, just
I like the sentence before it.
I'm waiting. Pause while I take a quick screenshot of this here. I'm being so
excited. Now you have to take a screenshot of this and send it to Charles.
So anyways, guys, this is why I'm saying that we've, this bullish MACD cross on the weekly, we've got like it looks like it's still trying to confirm actually, but we've got like an 8-week, in my mind, an 8 to 12 week period here for Bitcoin to really rip. Now, could it be, the first part of a 2-part pump like that first one on the chart? Well, then it would run into Q1 of next year. But those are the options, in my opinion. It either tracks with this first example, causing Bitcoin to pump 30% and top between 160 and 180, and it happens in Q4 of this year, or we extend to next year and break 200. To me, those are the two options. But in either scenario, we're getting an amazing Q4. So there you go.
Hey, Trent. So full of yourself. I'm annoyed because I hate you can't hate you. I had someone come up to me today, one of my bosses, Trent, and I was like, "Hey man, BTC to 125, 126 actually." I said, he goes, "Dude, you were so right." He said 4 years ago you got on the truck with me, and he said if Bitcoin was $16,000, and you said 4 years from now it'll be 100K. And he said, I don't care what anybody says, you nailed it. And he's like, I got your back. If anybody ever asks and doubts you, he goes, I got you. You said you called it. And I was like, that's right, man. I did. I said it 4 years ago. I wish I would have bought more. That's all I could say. But yeah.
Yeah, Muffhead, I see it, but I just, you know, I think that like we see back here, if we get, you know, a big move that's flagged out in the middle of the move, if we get anything like that, we're getting an amazing Q4 regardless. So until it's broken. Yeah, I hear that daily. I hear that. Which is why my plan is to take a lot of profits in Q4 but still have exposure. So
Yeah.
let's go. We're going to the fucking moon. That's right, man. That's right.
Go to the moon. What's up, LT? LT, just out of curiosity, what's your initial stand for? Is that your name? Because it's pretty similar to mine, and I'm just generally curious. October BTC tops, November, December we'll join. January will be alts. Let's go alt season. Woo, 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 woo. I've waited 4 years for this alt season coming. Muffhead believes in the double top theory. I bet I will.
Well, you guys know where to find each other in the old Discord.
Yeah.
Take that one to the off topic though. But anyways.
Trent,
also don't be pressuring each other to bet over here, but
yeah, Lee T. My friend. Or friend. Bruin.
So oh yeah, you put a poll up, right?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Hey, remind me later to ask you a question about a really good thought I had.
Okay.
It's a really good thought. You know, like sometimes I don't have the best thoughts, but sometimes I have the greatest thoughts, and this is what I put in the greatest categories.
Yeah.
Guys, what else do you guys want to look at, man? I mean, we're kind of sitting here just kind of BSing, but
I will. You said ADA at first. I will show you the quickest thing in the world with ADA right here is that, you know, similar thing that I was just saying. You know, you got like an 8 to 10 week run here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, look, the flagpole of this year-long bull pennant that started in Q4 of last year has a target up here past $3.20, and the length of this flagpole was about 5 weeks.
Joe, out of curiosity, do you hold any turbo? I hold turbo, and I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of let me down this last couple of weeks. But out of all the memes that are, I'd say layer 2 memes, even though it are second gen memes, it's held up solidly against those.
Yeah, turbo on the daily. We've got a break above the 21-day moving average. Stochastic RSI is high. MACD has been crossed bullish for some time now. You do have a bullish divergence, though, on the stochastic RSI. I guess you could treat this as maybe a right shoulder builds out. Got a downtrending neckline. I mean, I don't really like how. Yeah, I'm gonna retract that because I don't really like how short the head would be right there. But you know, that's what she said. But
wait, did you have a joke?
Yeah.
Carpet, head, you.
You do have like a.
Trent's been having a really good week. I could tell.
Descending triangle, I guess. So until we have a break above this line.
Daily says, Trent, drink more, please.
Guys, this is the end of my first beer.
Hey, we're the Brew Crew, man. Most hydrated crypto community on the internet. We just like to do TA and that, get a little buzz when we do it, man. Have a little fun, lighten the mood. You know, yeah, everybody likes to dress up in suits and just have a good, be super serious. You know, half the time it's just chill, relax. I mean, be normal. You know, seriously though, like, yeah, I don't think it's very. I'm not saying shots at anybody. I'm just saying.
No, that's good for him. I mean,
not everybody can do that. Like, I'll be realistic, you know?
I think some people do need to see someone that came from nothing and bettered themselves and wears a suit on their live stream, you know? Like, no shade on that, but it's not us.
Not us, man. I reused the same suit like 4 times. The suit I had for the wedding is the same suit I went to Trump's dinner with twice, and I couldn't afford the dry cleaning with it either of the times. So I wore it for that, packed it back up. Wore it to that, packed it back up. You know,
yeah. Like, until we break this downtrending line of resistance, then you could say that you short resistance and long support with a tight stop loss. So I don't know. For me, on something like Turbo, I would wait for a break. Personally, that's just me.
I hope it breaks up. It looks pretty, to me on the 1 hour. It looks like it's probably have more downwards pressure, and the 12 hour it has a little bit more upward pressure. But I don't know, man. I'll tell you what, it's not the prettiest chart. How's that? If I was going to long or short something, I wouldn't be Turbo.
Yeah.
I'd find something that had more confident in a decision to make. And that's another thing too, guys, when you go out trading. 1, you don't always need to have a trade in. 2, find something that it's like, yes, that's a good trade setup, you know? And it doesn't have to be that day. It could take a week to find it. Once you find it, like, I feel good about that trade. I want to get in that one.
Yes, sir. Well, what do you say we poll result, Cardano Spotlight, and then close it up?
Oh yeah, sure, why not? Unless people jump in and get BS them more, but other than that, I think that's a good plan.
Yep. Where's the poll?
Time to take a shower before I have to go to bed.
I'm not sure. Let's see. What is the poll, anyways? What is Bitcoin next move? 130K. Yeah, that's my vote too, but it's also the overwhelming majority. That's interesting.
That's bad. Not everybody should say that.
Yeah, I wonder if that's a sign that we do go back and tap 120 first. But
what's with you hidden innuendos? You want to go tap 120 first? Why don't you just go?
Then go up and tap that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll end that poll. 78%.
What do you think of that poll?
78% on 130K, which would have been my vote too, so it would have brought that up over 80. But
that wasn't my vote.
What was your vote?
BTC dominance goes to alts.
Oh well,
but I only said that because I was reaching for 130 and I tapped it before.
Oh,
like, whoops! So well, can't change it now.
18 votes, not bad, you guys. So Cardano Spotlight.
If you guys haven't already, 20 people watching, please smash that like, hit the subscribe, and Trent will drink another beer if you guys could get us to 575 before the end of the night. We'll shotgun it. What's up, Hal?
Hey. What's up, dude? Cardonzo Spotlight. Who said Cardonzo? Some
Daily says get wrecked.
Some TradFi pundit.
I've done some of my best trading daily drinking.
if Bitcoin is digital gold, XRP is digital rails, Cardano is, I'm going to say, digital government.
Oh, Trent.
Huh.
Daily says drinking and trading gets wrecked, but I know I'm just getting a little sidetracked on this, but it's one of the reasons why I like to have 1 or 2 beers when I trade poker, because it calms my nerves down. I feel like it helps make me not be so irrational with my emotions, and I can cut the emotion out of it.
Yeah, I don't exactly drink and trade. The reason is because I tend to trade in the morning. However, I'm not against it.
Thank you, D. Not you.
I've closed some positions and entered some other positions like late at night after I've had a few.
You could Yeah. Well, D. Not you. You could always smack it twice. That way you dislike and then re-like it.
For real, we should be able to give more than one like. If there is someone out there that gives it a dislike, that's okay though.
It's like on TikTok. I'm like,
YouTube treats it the same way.
I'm mashing the finger at TikTok.
Engagement, so.
Trent.
Just for the fun of it, we should tell everybody to smash the dislike button one day, because it's the exact same thing from YouTube's perspective.
Trent, did you see what I said?
Huh?
You ever use TikTok?
Oh yeah.
I was like, I smashed the like.
Yeah. I have a plan to start putting our streams on TikTok, but
we have an account.
Yeah.
I try to do it from the computer, but it's kind of a pain in the butt.
With near intents, Cardano users can put their ADA to work beyond Cardano itself, expanding to what's possible and making the world of blockchain more connected. So there you go, guys. Like with near intents, you can swap ADA for other assets across 20 different blockchains. And you can do this all on chain, and it gives access to USDT and USDC. So guys, there's already a bunch of on-chain liquidity that is accessible to the Cardano ecosystem that is really, it's really becoming a force to be reckoned with. Rex and Osbury have filed for an ETF that integrates ADA staking directly into a regulated investment framework. Traditional finance is taking notice of Cardano's proof of stake model. Guys, I've been saying this. The first was Grayscale. That Grayscale, because of Cardano's liquid proof of stake, Grayscale is going to be staking all of the ADA that they buy spot for the ETF, and the reason why is because it's all liquid. They retain the custody of their ADA. Grayscale realizes this. If Grayscale realizes this, everyone should. Also, guys, when you hear the fallacy that there is low TVL on Cardano, that there is low total value locked, remember that these tools out there like DeFi Llama are not counting Cardano liquid staking toward their total TVL. If they did, it would be at the very top. It would be right underneath Ethereum. Not right underneath Ethereum, but it would be second to Ethereum. So, it's I don't know, guys. Liquid staking, like Grayscale understands what's up, and they're going to be rolling their staking rewards back into the ETF, taking the staking rewards and putting it back into the ETF so that the ETF is the price is self-inflating. There's really no other example quite like this of blockchain meeting TradFi in a way that produces a self-inflating ETF. It's really wild the more you try to wrap your head around what liquid staking means. And Rex and Osbury understand this as well because they're integrating, looking to also integrate ADA's liquid staking directly into a regulated ETF. So TradFi is absolutely taking notice of Cardano's proof of stake model. So yeah, that's all I got for today, guys. Min swap token burn, that's pretty cool. So anyways, throw it back over to you. ADA's UTXO model, liquid staking, DeFi makes it a perfect. We are early. Exactly. UTXO, Bitcoin DeFi. You know, Cardano and Bitcoin are UTXO bros. It operates on the same transaction model as Bitcoin. It's a little extended. It's a little different. It's an EUTXO, an extended UTXO model, but it's what allows native Bitcoin to trade on Cardano and be utilized for Cardano DeFi or Bitcoin DeFi on Cardano. So you have the world's fifth most valuable asset, whatever Bitcoin is, exposed to the Cardano ecosystem. It's really wild. Has any of the Bitcoin DeFi with ADA come out yet? Yeah, Indigo has some stuff. Strike Finance has some stuff. They're all kind of rolling it out. MinSwap.
Do you own any Strike Finance?
MinSwap has some stuff. No. But I have some MinSwap. I've got a whole lot. I've got a good amount of Indigo.
How is the Strike chart? Is it doing good?
Oh, I imagine.
I mean, we looked at it a while ago, and it was on fire. Like I was like, I don't even know if I want to touch it right now because it's so on fire.
Taptools.io. Share this tab. I mean, it looks like you're getting a really good
discount,
a really good re-entry point there. So
yeah,
not a bad time to scoop some up. Tell me, is there any other chain, no matter if centralized, that has actually real and properly done liquid staking such as Cardano? Is there any other? Can any get close to ADA? Well, I will say, you're right, Daily. VeChain will surprise a lot of people. And
I agree with that. I hold a lot of VeChain.
We're gonna be having a really big interview with someone in the future that, and I'm not gonna name the name, but you know, we're gonna be having a really big interview that I'm sure this person would love to talk about some VeChain. But you know, to D not use question, I would say that Algorand.
Joe Rogan.
No,
Joe Rogan's going to interview us. Other way around.
Oh, I would say that Algorand has actually real and properly done liquid staking. I would really say that they do. I would say that Algorand is the one other chain that truly has this feature. Now, what I think Cardano is ahead of Algorand in,
let's go LT,
is governance. I think that, you know, ADA has achieved, or Cardano has achieved, truly decentralized governance, and I don't think that Algorand has yet.
I'm balling deep in Hedera and XRP, LT, and VeChain.
Well,
hey,
you know, the DREC Alliance and T-Square is going to love, you know, all of these picks except ADA. But the DREC
That's not true, though. I used to hold like 100,000 ADA.
I know. I'm just joking. But the DREC Alliance is between XRP, HR, Algorand, and ADA. So, I mean, like, man, those four are like a really, if you even just like
Charles used to hate XRP so much though.
Good for Vet, but also good for Algo. With Midnight, ADA will still be ahead of the pack. No, I agree. But I did buy some Algorand this week because because in my mind, it's the closest thing out there to Cardano that I would philosophically align with. I'm talking philosophy here. I'm talking decentralized philosophy. But the other reason why I bought some Algorand is surely because the market cap is under $2 billion. So, it takes less money to move it. It takes less money to move it.
That's actually, I didn't realize Algorand's less than 2 billion.
Yeah, I mean, it's number 50 something.
What? Really?
I'm double dipping. No. Yeah.
Weird, because Crow's at 7 billion. Huh. I did not realize that. Trent, do you know? I was trying to read this chart earlier. This is CoinGlass's Bitcoin Spot ETF inflows, and it says total network inflow, and it's not talking about 600. Oh no, I'm trying to understand how much Bitcoin's being moved. Is it 1,078k Bitcoins? Is that how I'm reading it? Because then it goes IBIT obviously coming down. FBTC, it says 909. 909 what though? That's what I was trying to figure out. 900 Bitcoin were moved today. That seems like a large amount. That doesn't seem right to me.
I don't know what that is, but yeah, DNOT liquid staking should be the standard, absolutely. And Connor, I am a big fan of Chainlink. I can't buy everything, and the way my portfolio is set up right now is like pretty much all in on Cardano. But yeah, I do.
No.
I do have that Algorand too, but yeah, I am a big fan of Chainlink. So you want to close this out?
Yeah, why not, guys? How do I remove myself? How do I remove? I was just kidding. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us today for our Monday special instead of Wednesday special. Thank you for Connor showing up. DNOT, thank you for showing up. Daily, lots of love daily because you're here daily all the time. LT, what up, LT? I love your initials. Hal, Mr. Halbert, like the weapon. What the hell? Joe, it's so good to see you, my friend. Guys, if you haven't, go check out Trade Intuition's channel. Muffet, thank you for popping in. Calvin, thank you for popping in. You're scrolling faster. I can't scroll any faster. I'm keep going. Duality C, thank you for showing up. Nothing but love. I'm scrolling. We got Floki's Angels, aka Rose, and Chris Klein. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate you guys. I'm scrolling. Lucas, that was funny. You popped in just to say +1, +2, and then disappeared. That was Trent's favorite moment of the night besides daily. Put him in the same chat with Charles.
Yeah.
And scrolling. Real Meta, thanks for popping in, guys. Thank you for all the love. Amelia, thank you for popping in. I'm just scrolling. Make sure I haven't missed anybody. Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow, like Trent said, 8 a.m. I'm just kidding. 7:30 Pacific Standard Time, and we're going to get into the news why Bitcoin dumped yesterday, because it's probably going to dump and liquidate all them longs, and we're going to continue pumping up to a new all-time high, and hit 130. Here we come. Guys, sleep good tonight. Take care. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm tired. Trent's tired, and we're going to have a great night. I've been working, but wanted to get market update. Thanks, fellas. As always. Hey, absolutely, Lucas. I get it, man. Me and Trent always doing the grind. All right, we'll be back. See you guys on the flippity flop. Trent!